If you're still running your e-commerce store like it's 2020, big teams, low processes, tight margins, you're already losing. The brands winning in 2025, they're lean, profitable, and powered by AI agents that do the job of entire departments. Today, I'll show you 5 AI agents that really do work, why they're game changers, and how we see every single day teams of 20, 30, 50 people just scale down to 5 to 10 people while doing bigger numbers than ever before. If you're an e-commerce entrepreneur struggling with tight margins, rising competition, and the pressure to grow profitably, this video is for you. I'll break down why the old DTC model is dead, how innovation from the SaaS world is reshaping e-commerce, and how AI agents are the secret weapon to scaling faster with fewer people and faster margins. Plus, I'll show you 5 plug-and-play AI agents you can use in your store today. And stick around to the end because I'll make this ridiculously easy to implement. But before we continue, I'd be so grateful if you could subscribe to this channel and like this video. We share new Ecommerce every single week for free to make your e-commerce journey easier by leveraging the experience of thousands of brands. No BS, just things that work. We work with over 1,000 e-commerce brands, and let me tell you, what I say works. So, number 1, AI sales agent. Let me hit you with a fact that most e-commerce entrepreneurs ignore. 69.27% of online shopping carts are abandoned. That's not just lost sales, that's people who wanted to buy, found your product, added it to cart, and then got stuck. Why do they get stuck? 3 big reasons: uncertainty, hesitation, and fear of making the wrong decision. And here's the problem. The human brain is wired to avoid uncertainty. Psychologists call it loss aversion. The fear of making a wrong choice feels twice as painful as missing out on a right one. Even if they love your products, doubt kills the sale. Now, if you leave them alone, they just bounce. But if you catch that hesitation right when it happens, you can flip doubt into trust. That's exactly what an AI sales agent does. Imagine this. A visitor is on your product page for some time without clicking add to cart, and boom, the AI sales agent pops up with a simple, friendly message saying, "Hey, can I help you find the right size or answer any questions about XYZ product?" This isn't annoying, it feels like personal attention, and our brains are wired to respond to that. We crave reassurance. It reduces decision fatigue and makes people feel like they are taken care of, which is the thing we love the most. Now, you might be wondering, can't a live agent do just the same thing? Yes, but at what cost? A skilled live agent costs between $2,000 and $4,000 per month. They need breaks, they make mistakes, and they can't speak 7 languages at once at 3 a.m. during Black Friday traffic. And just to cover different time zones, you need many. How expensive and heavy an operation would it be? On the other hand, the AI sales agent can easily work 24/7 across every time zone, responds in under 2 seconds, which is very critical because studies show that if customers wait for more than 20 seconds for help, they're just gone. Handles pre-sales objections in real time, and here's the wild part. As AI agents learn from thousands of conversations, they get better at ending these doubts, anticipating questions before they even got asked. So they're not just a chatbot, they become a smart, human-like sales assistant, improving your conversion rate every single day, with brands doubling that as a matter of weeks from implementation. Number 2, AI support agent. Let's talk about customer support, the part of e-commerce everyone underestimates. Here's a stat that should blow your mind. 90% of customer support questions, according to Zendesk, are repetitive. Where's my order? How do I return this? Over and over again, the same kind of questions. Now, most brands try to handle these with canned responses or basic chatbots, but the problem, it feels robotic. And when customers sense that they're just getting copy-paste answers, they feel ignored. The brain triggers something called reactance, a psychological response where people push back when they feel controlled or not listened to. Reactance makes people annoyed, and annoyed customers don't just leave, they tell others and leave bad reviews. In fact, according to Salesforce, 78% of consumers will stop doing business with a company after just one poor support experience. So how do you fix this without hiring a 24/7 global support team? Of course, with an AI support agent that instantly answers 90% plus of repetitive questions without sounding robotic. Talks in a human-like tone, matching the brand's voice and making customers feel understood through empathic manners. It works both on your website and WhatsApp when open rates are as high as 98%. And last but not least, it escalates only the tough, complex issues to a human, saving your teams time and energy. Think about this. Your customer sends a WhatsApp message at 11 p.m. on a Sunday asking where their order is. Instead of waiting 12 hours for a response, they get a clear, polite, human-like answer in less than 2 seconds. The emotional impact? Relief, trust, and loyalty. And psychologists call this instant gratification. When people get answers quickly, their brain releases dopamine, making them associate good feelings with your brand. The results? Not only do they come back, they also spend more. According to Harvard Business Review, customers who have a great support experience spend up to 140% more over time. Number 3, AI marketing agent. If you're constantly asking what content should I post, what ad will convert, what messaging will hit, the answer is already sitting in front of you. What's the best way to know what your customers want and what would they react to? Well, just listening to them properly. If you are not using an AI sales agent and an AI support agent, well, these data are lost, but if you do, they're already with you. In fact, in that case, you're swimming in data. Every single pre-sale chat where someone asks questions, every support conversation where someone gets confused, every post-sale request where customers share frustration or compliments, all of these are pure gold. But here's the reality. Most brands never collect this data because they are too lazy or too scared to really talk to their customers, or they just don't have the budget to run this kind of thing. That's why AI agents are just the future, providing all the data needed automatically at a fraction of the cost. Without the above, you are basically guessing what could work, which means you're making marketing decisions based on chances, not on what your customers actually think or feel. This is where an AI marketing agent changes the game. It listens to every conversation happening on your site, in chat, and WhatsApp. It detects recurring questions, common objection, product confusion, and hidden desires. And then it transforms all that into actionable insight. Think about how powerful this is. Let's say dozens of people ask, is this safe for sensitive skin? Boom. That's your next ad hook. Finally, a skincare product safe for even the most sensitive skin? You're not guessing, you're using customers' validated language that already resonates. Psychologically, this works because of mirroring. When you speak the exact word your customers are already using, their brains register. They understand me. That's an instant trust builder. According to McKinsey, brands that leverage customer data to personalize messaging see a revenue increase of 10 to 25% and efficiencies jump of 20 to 50%. Imagine getting that lift without manually scraping chat transcripts or running time-consuming service. And it keeps going because every day more conversation happens. Number 4, AI campaign manager. Let's talk about WhatsApp marketing, because if you're not using it right now, you're leaving money on the table. Why? Because WhatsApp messages have an insane 98% open rate. Source, MailChimp, plus WhatsApp official partner, not myself. Compare that to emails, which is only 15 to 20%, that's just crazy. Moreover, WhatsApp is a conversational channel with the average response time of less than 3 seconds. It's not just marketing, it's real-time communication with your customers. But here's the problem with most brands. Setting up WhatsApp campaigns usually means building these long, complicated chatbot flows. You sit down, map out user journeys, write 20 variations of if-then paths, test and pray that customers will follow the path. It's boring, it's time-consuming, and it's rigid. Today's customers don't want rigid. They want dynamic, human-like conversation. They want to feel like someone on the other end side is listening and adapting to them. That's where AI Campaign Manager comes in. Here's how it works. So you define the goal. For example, I want to collect reviews, I want to drive referrals, push a new product launch, recover abandoned carts. Basically, whatever you want. Then you write just the first message and set the end goal as a prompt. That's it. The AI Campaign Manager handles everything in between. It adapts in real time. This works because of something psychologists call conversational reciprocity. When someone asks us a question and engages us in a conversation that feels personal, we are more likely to engage back and eventually say yes. Static workflows miss this. Dynamic AI conversation capture it. And every campaign it runs, don't tell me again, it collects data. Data about objection, drop-off points, customer intent, which feeds right back into your AI marketing agent and makes your campaigns convert better over time. Now, last but not least, number 5, AI Revenue Manager. Let's talk about the moment where most brands lose money without even realizing it. Yes, you're right, abandoned carts. You probably have email flows in place, right? 3 emails spaced out over hours or days, hoping the customers open and clicks. Sure, email still works, but you know what's crashing emails? WhatsApp. But here's the key. The magic isn't just the open rates, it's the empathy and personalization that drive conversions. Imagine this scenario. A customer adds a $120 product to cart, hesitates and leaves. 15 minutes later, instead of an impersonal email, they get a personalized WhatsApp message. Hey Alex, notice you were checking out our hiking boots? Let me know if you need help picking the right size. Happy to help. No robotic template, just warm, human-like conversation available to answer objection in real time. This simple shift can increase abandoned cart recovery by 30 to 50%, but the AI revenue manager doesn't stop at recovering abandoned carts. It runs ongoing revenue sequences without you lifting a finger. Post-purchase follow-up, checking in after delivery, reducing buyer's remorse, and asking for reviews. Why does this matter? Because when a brand follow up proactively, it triggers the consistency principle, a psychological bias where people are more likely to stick with brands that make them feel valued. Loyalty offers. Once a customer has purchased, the AI can send special loyalty deals via WhatsApp, making them feel like VIP. Cross-sell campaigns after 30 days. Let's say someone buys a skincare serum, 30 days later, the AI revenue manager automatically checks in and suggests complementary products. Hey, how's your skin feeling after using our serum? If you'd like to level up your routine, we've got a moisturizer you love. No guesswork, no manual scheduling. It's conversational, dynamic, and feels like one-to-one service at scale. And here's what happens when you do this consistently. Your average order value goes up, your customer lifetime value skyrockets, you build a brand people not only buy from, but stay loyal to. According to Bain Company, increasing customer retention by only 5% can increase profits by up to 95%. That's nearly doubling profit just by staying top of mind and serving customers better than anyone else. And of course, every one of these revenue-driving conversations, it becomes part of your data ecosystem. Your AI marketing agent and campaign manager learn from it. Your messaging gets sharper, your product roadmap gets clearer, and your entire marketing machine compounds. So you're not just making more money today, you are building unstoppable momentum for the next quarter, next years, and beyond. So now let's be honest, aren't these 5 agents for your commerce super cool? How much would you pay for being able to implement the above? Probably a lot, because honestly, that's every entrepreneur's dream. Being able to properly automate different aspects of your business, not only boosting profit, but also increasing output quality and efficiency. But reality, it feels scary because there are just so many settings. So while all the above sounds cool, I know you don't really know where to start, right? Wrong. We built ZipChat AI to be the super agent that rules them all. In fact, our AI super agent understands the context and the situation and deploys the right AI agent to achieve your desirable outcome. You just need to add the Shopify app or a line of code if you're not on Shopify, and ZipChat will take care of all the rest. Literally, to have all the above in just a few minutes setup. And the beauty of it, when you start a free trial, and by the way, our pricing is as low as $49 per month, you get also 30-day money-back guarantee and a free onboarding call with our team to set it up properly in less than 20 minutes to get it. Oh, and since you watched this far, here's a 10% lifetime discount code. Use YouTube 10 at the plan selection to have it apply. Again, the website is ZipChat AI. Go check it out. Thanks for watching till here, and before closing, make sure to subscribe to Ecommerce and like this video. Every day I share Ecommerce as shorts, and every week I go deeper on topics that make you a smarter e-compreneur.